This is not a protest.
Alright, let's open the doors. Let's get going. Come on.
Alright.
Where we first? Off we go.
Dude, did you get all the postcards, Kyle?
I got him.
Okay.
Oh, I was like Avi. I was like, what's going on here? Okay.
How do we want it? QR code.
It's okay.
I feel like a stage handler. No. Just like, can you say that with me one more time?
What are the challenges in pushing this right now?
You guys are like in the middle of the street. You should at least move. What happened?
Uh-oh. Gregory's looking at us with a B.
I feel like as long as this one's still in there, we should be fine.
Gregory's giving us the B look.
Yeah, like if this one...
B minus.
You should just get out of this.
Yeah, Alright, let's just keep moving.
Honestly, sometimes that's life right there.
Why we need
The
four
truth.
cultures? Alright, well, fine. Okay. It'll work. I mean, it's surprising only one of them fell off. I thought you said something broke off.
I'm gonna die, Chloe. I'm gonna be displaced out of my life.
Like a blockade.
Displaced straight to heaven.
My literally existence will be displaced by far.
So this is for a project that
We can cross now.
Home means everything.
What do you mean answer on a luggage tag? What do you mean?
we're setting up, so people are gonna write down their answers on the luggage cards.
That's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool. Wow.
Durham's just right about it that way.
Yeah, the knockout cost.
So stick that.
Yeah, we're like right there.
I know, I'm like right here. Honestly, I'm just guiding it. Why not? Let's go out. Let's
You guys want to set up here or over there?
We should set up on the bridge.
On the bridge?
If we go down, then we go to the right a little bit more.
I would go past that mark.
Yeah. If we go down, then to the right.
Okay, I see.
Wait. Yeah. I just need help.
Tell me if I'm right here.
Okay, just don't.
And we gotta wait for 150. Yeah, that would be perfect.
There's also the sensor right here about chairs and stuff.
Shit, I want that money. But I don't think 150 is
Right here? Okay.
Which one is yours? Isn't that that's the
Like
crowd
this,
facing
maybe
side.
then people will be coming
Yeah, that's the
this
crowd
way.
facing
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So then the entrance is right here. Oh shit. And then here, move it like this one. So it's like not on the sidewalk, but it's here. Yeah. Do you want to move it farther?
What if we do this so it's flipped this way so it's like accessible from either side?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That might work. I was just thinking, oh, okay, yeah. We just gotta have more space
Or at
in the
least
back
like
so
slightly.
people.
Oh, the Soviet ad.
Hey. Yes. Okay. So, do you have a second to participate in this? Awesome. On one of these tags, if you would like to write what home means to you, and then we can move you to the next step.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
Hello. Do you have a moment
Sure.
to come check out our project for our class?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's kind of like a little bit of a walkthrough process type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to bring stuff,
Yeah.
whatever, just we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, so first, if you want to go ahead and just on a luggage tag, just answer the question that we have for instructor. What does home mean to you? We've got different markers and stuff.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh, you already got
Oh,
it.
I got one. Thank you so much.
And then you're gonna take that tag, actually, you're gonna pull it out. Yep.
Oh, you're all good.
Love you, Gregory. And now, kind of just get you after reading that, just get you to think about what.
Okay, and then you can go ahead and take that with you.
Hold it.
No, I would
Okay.
keep it open. Yep.
Okay.
So then, if you want to check out this side over here, so over here we've got different places across the world, and there's different postcards on there that have some information. If you want to go ahead and pick whatever, if any of them seem of interest to you.
Okay.
And it could be anywhere.
Awesome.
Yes, and then on here, so we've got some information about displacement.
Yeah, you can just put it anywhere you want. Yep.
Different stories of displacement. And then on the back
And then you
of
can
this
keep
code
that.
is
I recommend
testimony from somebody who was displaced.
That's
Yeah,
the strategy.
So just kind of sharing their
Is
stories
ask
a
them
little
if they
bit.
want to participate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we have some
And if
music
you're
or
feeling,
something?
if you're feeling extra
So good.
Music?
Should have brought.
More inviting.
Do we have that siren on the bullhorn?
Yeah, not so I'm so sorry. Yeah. I just
So I was like, oh, gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, no, everything was done not audibly, so I was like,
There you
That's
go. But, hey, now
amazing.
you got something for
Yeah.
follow-up.
no way.
back in the 50s before they completely wiped out like over 16,000 families and homes. Yeah, so, and then some of these are other images of like the same places and stories. So, yeah.
This is a really beautiful project.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, and then last but not least on the back side, if you want to go ahead and pause and show me the little map up here, stick it in there. Hey, do y'all have a second to participate in an art project we're working on?
East Coast enough. Yeah, somewhere Pennsylvania. All right. Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much.
Yes.
A lot of information's on
Yes, this is beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a good one.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
Gregory says strategize about.
okay, fine, getting people in, I know. Tyler, it's like letting
We
Steve
got
Lampert-
2 people in. I mean, that's better
That-
than
I think
That was
we
better than you
approach
thought
people
we
and be
would
like,
do.
Hey, do you have a couple minutes to come check out this class project? And then bring them over, and I don't know. I think it would be really important though if we try to ask people. I asked her if she'd be willing to read the story into this, and she said she couldn't because of her uniform, so she's not allowed to like take a stance. But I think we all should ask people if they're. I just said like if you're feeling bold, like we would just like to invite you to read the story. So I think that's really important too, because then other people walking back in here. You know, and we should each read a story. Yeah.
The other thing that occurs to me, and there was something,
Kinda
and I
like
wish I
spoken word.
remembered this
Spoken word,
better,
JP.
was just like ask people something they can answer with no difficulty. Like, do you have a home? You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
take one of the ask little questions, and then, you know, just ask.
Oh, to get
Yes.
them.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about
Totally.
different strategies. I'm not sure that's
Do you
it.
have a place you call home?
Or just like.
yeah. So play with something like that, as opposed because otherwise it's like the clipboard, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Um,
For sure.
I'm thinking though, also though, at least asking them like, oh, do you have a second to participate in our art project? And then when they say no, they're like, seem more likely to take one of these at least.
Then
So-
maybe
But
that
then it
should be
goes-
then we
but-
give them the postcard
but-
instead of just like handing them out. We should first ask them,
These
invite
are-
them, and then if
these
they
are
say no, be like, okay,
special.
take this.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
these are special. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
These are special. You
Yeah.
don't want to waste them on somebody
Who's probably just gonna throw it away?
Wait,
Yeah,
but
that's
can
a
we
good
can we
point.
talk about after we get them after we let them read the story, like what the prompt? We just have them think about the prompt again.
Yeah.
I just told them to look at it and like I just said these are images
Well, the
of different
idea
stories
is
of
like
displacement.
you're taking the story and you're reading it this way.
You got a minute to help us out with that project?
So it's like the
I almost want them to write something down here.
I don't have class today, just hanging out. I would love to.
If you don't mind, I'm also recording this, so.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
If you'd like, you can write what home means to you on a luggage tag, and then I'll guide you through our little walkthrough.
Sure. Can I see what someone else put?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll show you what we've got so far.
Cool. Thank you. I just want to get a little
We got quite a bit
creative
of
insight.
Hello.
That's so cool. Oh, that's radical.
Good. If you guys have a moment, if you want to come over and check out this art project for our class,
I got you. I know what I'm gonna put.
Awesome.
it'll just take a couple minutes.
What does home mean
Hey.
for you?
If y'all would like to, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to give you a Sharpie if you'd like to write what home means to you on one of these luggage tags. Do you need a marker?
What does home mean for me? That's like a deep question.
Take it off? Okay.
It's pretty deep. I could go a lot of routes, but I want to make sure I go the right route.
Street seems the most interested, honestly. So with this project, we're discussing the meaning of home and especially displacement of people from their homes throughout history and also during modern times. So if any of you if you're feeling bold, we've got some different displacement stories if you're interested in reading aloud or just taking a look at them. We've got some postcards.
Yeah, great.
Oh, you're gonna come over here.
I got you. It's not.
Hey, sir, do you have a home?
So
What do I? Can I put it in where I live?
Yeah. Whatever home means to
Southern
you.
California.
Let's go. Represent Cali. West Coast, West Coast.
So what is it? Can I just read it?
So if you want to go
Take one.
ahead and...
And come.
So is this a project for?
It is, yeah. Yes. So while we're all different majors actually within the arts field, so I'm a dance major. Isalia, you are photography?
Expanded arts.
Photography. We also have some expanded arts majors as well. And then did you get a postcard?
Get a postcard.
So if you want, if you go to this board right here, so if there's one that maybe is more of interest to you, there's also one, you know, with Phoenix right in our backyard too, that just shares a testimony of
So,
folks being displaced.
in general, that question we just asked you because our project is about homes. To begin with, we just asked you.
Awesome. So we're gonna go over on this side.
It took me like a year.
It really depends because I feel like with melanated skin, it's like a lot longer. So I like the 3 to 4
Wait, that
months.
can't be a thing.
Oh,
Yeah, you came to the.
melanated
Do you remember
skin.
it was for Bo Vera, his like showing for experimental dance?
I have never heard
Did you
of
go? Right?
Yes. You're a major. Like, what is this for?
I'm a dance major, but this is for kind of like an interdisciplinary. Another time too, like very brief in passing, so I wasn't able to say hi, but I was like, wow.
It's kinda, you can leave away with the postcard and then you have more information on like stories of displacement, very accurate information that is kind of like vetted. So that way the misinformation is not
What does home mean? Anything, any answer?
Really? Pepsi over Coke?
This is our
I mean,
art project.
every time I tell someone that I work for them, I was like, Coke's better. And I disagree.
Yeah, I also disagree with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's great.
Yeah.
To the right, what does home mean to you? You can answer anything. You can answer your puppy or, you know. Sorry.
I don't know. It varies.
Yes, yeah. We'll give you one of these. Thank
These
you.
are just for all the folks that are, yeah. The other side is something a little different. Thank you. I was going to give you that. That was in Africa. Yeah.
Please have a great rest of the day.
So if y'all would like, I've got a story here about the Soviet-Afghan War and people who were displaced from their homes during that time. Yeah, thank you guys so much for participating. If you'd like to take a look at a collage, if you don't
So any one of these places,
We walked for
let's
2
just
days to
choose.
reach
Here, go ahead and choose which one
downtown,
of these kind of speaks to you.
where we had no place to stay, she recalls. Our feet were sore for a week. We were massaging them every day. After 9 long months, her family finally moved into a more dignified shelter, a durable brick house with a
it tells you the story
thatched
of
roof
a certain
provided by
displacement in a certain place.
UNHCR, the UN
And so
Refugee
basically it's the
Agency, and its
story of someone
partners.
who was supposed
We
to
feel
help
safer
them.
now, she says happily.
And so
My
this
children and I
gives you
can
all the
sleep better at
information
night.
about,
More
the
than 2
story of
million
Phoenix.
internally
Flip it
displaced
open.
Congolese
On the QR code, we have another
fleeing
collection of
their
stories
homes
from all
in
of these
North
different
Kivu
And so
province
kind of
have
the idea is
undergone
we're
a
asking
similar
people to, like,
experience of being
think about
exposed to
their
the
role in,
elements
like,
and
their
anxiously
own
looking
home and
forward
pushing
to
other
having
people
a
out of
roof
their
over their
homes.
heads.
Right?
Most of
And
them
so
have
just
been
by
able to
collecting
count
these
on the
stories, we can
hospitality
kind
of their host
have people
communities
think about them.
for accommodation.
Right?
Although this puts enormous pressure on the displaced and their
Over
hosts.
here,
Thank you.
this is where you're gonna leave your mark on our process.
awesome.
You can go ahead and
No, that was beautiful. That was wonderful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and so this is for you too. And then this QR code right here, if you scan it, it's got links to a bunch of different stories of displacement. So all the ones that we
just stick it
covered
up
here
on
in
the
Ward
I
too.
had no idea that's what it was about. I thought you got to write something fun and send it.
Yeah, and then also
Big surprise.
and then if you just want to go to the other side, go ahead and stick it wherever you call home on the map. Sounds good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was beautiful.
I'm gonna read it like a little bit more.
I was just roaming around.
Hi, would you want to participate? This is our socially engaged art practice. We're gonna start over here. And then you think about home. So go ahead and you can take a tag over here and then kind of define it.
Out of the predominantly Latin
Yes,
territory,
I know.
several families
But it
lived
can
for
be
years,
as
cultivating
prolific or
community
simple
and
as
safety amidst
possible.
racial tension and
So
segregation
take some time
in the
over
city
here
of
and then
Phoenix.
I'll
The consequences from that growth further segregated the city and created disproportionate, multi-generational consequences for marginalized residents across the valley. From disinvestment to the health consequences of pollution,
The effects of highway construction and airport expansion in Phoenix are still being felt today.
That it's like people can start to...
Stella Polk Duarte grew up to the sound of construction and the smell of dirt. Through adolescence, she watched workers construct miles of roadway to form Interstate 17's Durango curve. It was about half a mile south of her home. Meanwhile, the street where her home sat was unpaved. The construction was constant, but she said people still went outside. To families like Duarte's, the barrios in the 1950s and 60s were family-friendly safe havens, where people of their own ethnicity, not welcome in some other parts of the city, felt at home. We had this kind of companionship that we could rely on, Duarte said. Neighbors knew one another and walked into homes without knocking. It wasn't uncommon for an extended family to take up the street of home. My folks were there,
I'm going to guide you over on this side right here. And this idea of home,
remembering regular
we're trying to use it as a way to spread information about displacement and how displacement and finding a home is a basic humanitarian right. So right here we have different current movements of displacement and also past. So one of the places kind of speaks out to you.
Designation reserved for people who received government assistance, which her family did not. Duarte said her mother suggested they help the poor. I'll never forget that, she said.
And go ahead and take some time. If you'd like to read the story on the microphone, that if you're comfortable with it. Yeah. All right, there you go.
I guess what's it about?
On this, go ahead and read it first. Yeah. It's about the displacement of Brooklyn.
On this, right? What does home
you can just read any part of it.
Or you want your puppy. It can be the literal house. But what?
Yeah.
It was Italian.
At one point, Brooklyn was a commercial and civic hub of the world.
Okay, cool.
With little residential development. The 2004 rezoning of Brooklyn led to the higher rates and
awesome. You can go ahead and keep that for 1 second.
Leading to the building of
and then
townhouses,
come
condos,
over here.
We'll take this if you'd like to read it now, the richer residents. If you'd like to read it later, it's
awesome.
up to you.
Thank you. Okay. And then just kind of thinking about like what does home look like. These are different places that have been kind of like affected by you know, what at least like post the event and then caused all this displacement. So just kind of again
so over
thinking
here,
about and reflecting.
We have the
that
story
means.
of
and then,
pre and post displacement or Afghanistan. Over here we have different pictures from all of these locations following some type of major displacement where people were pushed out.
How we're all connected.
And then directly over there, like this is a picture from Afghanistan. From that story you just read. So if we come over to this side, now we are asking you to leave your luggage tag on here, wherever you'd like. It can be where you're from, it can be where your parents are from, it can be just any random location. You just leave your luggage tag.
So how do,
It'll just stick up there.
What group is this, or how do you guys get interested?
We are a group of art majors, performing art majors and fine art majors in this class called art.
Awesome. And then you'll take this home. If you'd like to scan this QR code, it'll contain all the stories from all the rest of the places, and it'll also include resources to help displaced people. The idea is that we're taking all these different events of displacement and trying to take out the political context or like how people might feel, and we're looking at solely the idea of people being pushed out of their homes. By looking at it from all these different places, we can sort of see how this is a universal thing that's happening, right? And we can start to address how we can make moves in the future to stop displacement of people from their homes. Right. Thank you so much for participating. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. I think we should start handing these out.
It's 45.
Because we've had like a decent amount of people come through, but these aren't going as fast as we
Yeah, we should. That makes sense. Well, because it's 45. If we focus on like 4:15 is when the next big rush is coming in. That's when we need to.
That's when we leave.
Exactly.
And we need to walk back to.
Exactly.
Well, I have work, so.
Yeah.
So should we just spend the next like however
Just
many
giving out the cards.
Yeah.
Just give out the cards.
Do you have a couple minutes?
Oh, save one of these. I want to take. Or I'll just.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Oh, true.
You got the Canva. You can
Just
reprint.
write a couple words about what does home mean for you. And then when you're done, if you just want to pop over to the other side, and then they'll tell you what comes next.
Yeah. It's like, okay. It's like, not cool.
Yeah, I stepped on it too, and I was like, what the heck?
I was like, wait, who left that donut there? I'm hella confused.
I don't know.
I thought
It wasn't there.
And it was just like, oh, but they left.
So that's kind of what our art project is.
Their poor donut.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what to expect, and there was a lot more expectation.
There was a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
At least read it.
Kind of glad.
Yeah, right?
I wish
I don't even know. Someone left at literally home. That's what home means sometimes. Yeah.
Feeling abandoned. Displacement of the donut.
Displacement of the donut.
So, if you just want to go ahead, you have this question right here. It's kind of like a starting point. You have these luggage tags. So if you just want to go ahead and on the luggage tag, just write your answer to the question, and then go ahead and walk to the other side.
I'm honestly gonna just.
Chloe, 5 minutes.
Let's take more of these.
Walk to the other side.
Sorry.
You're good. We need instructions.
Yeah.
Oh, JP.
Yeah, so when we're basically using this idea of home to kind of talk about places in the world that are being currently displaced and or past have been displaced, and how we're centering on this idea that displacement and also having a home is a basic humanitarian right. So these are each of the places. You're gonna exchange this for us for taking one of the postcards. Yeah. So take one of the postcards, and that's for you to keep because that has a QR code of displacement stories. All right. So yeah, just take one, and then you're gonna come over on this side, and as an exchange for. It's for you. And again, just reiterating. Yeah, please.
Walk you through here. Do you want to shorten it?
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've got some locations here on the map that depict places that are actively or historically displaced people. So I'm going to give you this. This one describes the Soviet Afghan War, but if you scan the QR code, it's going to get you information about all of these. And then
Thanks. You were like information. I was like, oh. I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I was like, oh.
You have a role.
I know. I was like, I'm a talker. What's with the side for?
I just don't want to keep asking people and getting shot down. It's alright because it's good times.
have a good one, guys. Stay safe.
Thank you too.
I was like, what even if you were? I was dying because the thing Chloe was like, get her to read it. And I was like, she's mood. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like this.
Oh, that's like a weirdly artistic.
I was like,
The first
speaking
person
your voice, but you're mute.
The first person.
I was like, oh, do you want to read a story? And she was like,
But it went really well.
yeah. I was
Despite-
like, ah.
It's like, but that's like the first thing in a montage and like the rom-com that's like what goes wrong in the montage, and then it's like, oh, I'm mute. It's like I have no time or something like that.
I'm glad it goes by faster though, instead of like 5 minutes. Huh?
I've got
Where's the magic marker?
I've got one.
A big fat one?
Skinny mini.
No, we need a big fat one. Or a black one. Does anybody have a fat one?
No.
I didn't bring it.
Should we start heading back soon so we can?
Yeah, it's 55.
That was really good though.
What's it about?
It's about home in general. It'll only take about max 5 minutes to run through. Okay. So we're gonna start.
All right. Battery change. I don't think we need it though.
You can grab the marker. Thank you. All right, over on this side, we have postcards from a variety of places.
Okay, so you want to go ahead
And what these describe, if you guys would like to read it now, you can. If you want to take it home and read it. These all describe stories of displacement, basically big events where people were pushed out of their homes and forced to relocate. And then on this very opposite wall right here, we have pictures from these various places. So you got Congo. We have pictures from Congo. Yes, this is Brooklyn right there. Oh, no, that's crazy. And
like I
so
remember that corner right there.
these will all are showing, like, on the front of your postcard is a picture of your place from before the displacement event, and on this is a picture of after that displacement event. So it's sort of showing you like the juxtaposition of like how these places change when people are pushed out of their homes. Finally, on this very back side, we just ask that you leave your idea of what home is to you wherever you'd like. It can be where you live, it can be where you're from, or it could just be a random place. Greg.
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
Thank you for participating.
Yeah.
Really, I encourage you when you have time, definitely use the QR code because it has a lot of information about this stories of this.
And then we're gonna come around this way.
Hi, do you have a couple minutes?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, awesome. So if you want, it's kind of like a little bit of like a participation one too, but it just starts with writing down on one of these luggage tags, answering the question, what does home mean to you? So I'll get you a marker.
On this side, we're just gonna ask that you leave your luggage tag wherever you'd like. It can be where you're from, it can be where you live, it can just
There
be
you
a random
go.
place.
Awesome. And then when you're done, if you just want to pop on over to the other side. Hello. You guys want to participate?
That works still. Awesome. And then we'll give you one of these to take home. If you have the time, the QR code will give you a link to all those other stories, a few different resources that help displaced peoples. Otherwise, just thank you for participating. Have a great rest of your day.
So you'll, when you're done with this, right?
Is there another one?
We didn't bring a ton. Because like half of them in the cover like drawing out, so I didn't bring.
But yeah, if you wanted to
You guys have a percent to help with our project?
That's right.
this question right here, yep.
You guys want to just take
We did? Yeah. Take that.
Got it? Okay, so hold on to that. And then go ahead and hop on over to the other side, and then JP will tell you what to do next. Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
he talked about that. I sent you the list of, he like said 2 minutes what is going to be on the final. So all that.
Thank you. Have a
good
great
day.
rest of your day.
Just to never.
Yes, camera woman.
Our location got poached by a guy with a clipboard.
Oh shit.
No.
Well, he can have it. We're
Where is
leaving
he?
anyways.
Kind of want to get that.
And you have the testimony of the people that have been affected by things that happened.
Yeah, you definitely showed us that video. The sound.
Just kind of to highlight, with some of everything that's going on.
You know, sometimes I feel like the dance department is like siloed, so I don't seem to know where like all these other extra. Because I prefer working outside of the dance world.
Right on the luggage tag and answer the question.
But I have to.
Yeah, so I encourage you guys to take the postcards and look up the resources on the QR codes, read the stories, because these are all people and home is a basic human right. Yeah, thank you.
gonna go ahead and take whichever one, take the coaster if you like.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and then if you want to go ahead and
Thank you.
and then also on the postcard we've got QR codes, and so those guys it's got links to information, videos, resources, to kind of talk about and highlight stories of displacement. This one has like stick it on like wherever you
Who knows? I was thinking about we're trying to set up a report.
Yeah, there's a link to all of those different ones in that link tree, so it's really good to like see all those different stories.
Yeah.
You just keep pushing it back. Scott Finch and JP.
Oh, you guys
Well, we just checked bring it back.
Okay.
Would you take this postcard from us?
I'm good chilling here for a little bit longer. I just can't stay
But
too
I'm
much
just
longer. I have to
trying
go
to see.
What is this for?
So
Anyway,
we're
I was
running
just-
this one project.
Okay, let's do it.
Basically, it's asking us to think about what home means to us, what home looks like, and then on this QR code are different stories of displacement from a bunch of different cultural contexts. And so it's kind of having us reevaluate our roles in displacement, you know, how we can stop this.
Context the other postcards that we made.
Yeah, it's for our art class, but so I'm not at least, but they're all art majors, so it's like part of this big project.
For all these various areas. So,
So are we gonna do the experience if you guys go to the
stories to all of these, plus more resources on the top.
Thank you guys. No, thank
On
you.
the backside here, though, is
All right, let's wrap up.
the place here.
Would you take one of these postcards?
Use a megaphone. Rapping.
Oh, sorry. I am so sorry.
You know, I don't think
On that note. All right.
Wait.
I'll be just like, I'm ready to go.
I bet they'll
I'm just moving it so that like no one else enters it.
Okay, let's
I'll
go.
be setting time to go.
Scott, somebody has to nurse the Bobby. Somebody has to nurse the back end.
Or they came over.
Go, y'all.
That's totally fine because everyone identifies with home in their own way.
What class is it?
Yeah, you get to keep that postcard and you get to keep the QR code. And
Please have a great day.
Thank
Have a good one.
I was thinking something else. Where is that? Oh, I stuffed it in here.
That
Oh,
went
you know
really
what?
great.
I think that one.
No, there's one that just like smiled at me, and I was like, ooh, okay. Oh.
Have a great semester. Finish off.
Project. We just wheeled both of these all the way through all of that.